Well, hey everybody, this is Chris DeFurio with Keys to the Shop. Welcome to another edition of Shift Break. Today's episode is brought to you by the ground control Cyclops brewer from Voga Coffee, one of the best brewers that you could possibly get for your bar because the ground control has SCA award-winning technology that allows you to have control over an incredible range of flavors and parameters for your coffee. It's almost like getting to know your coffee all over again. It truly is leveling up what you can expect from batch brewers. And it's not only a batch brewer, it also can produce tea, hot chocolate, batched iced lattes, batch cold brew. As you're planning to get into the warmer months in your shop, this machine can cover a whole range of different applications and look amazing while doing it. So if you're wanting efficiency, versatility, and superior batch brew coffee for your shop, then I highly recommend that you look into getting the ground control Cyclops brewer for your business. To learn more information, go to their website over at vogacoffee.com. That's VOGA coffee.com. Today's episode is also brought to you by Espressly, who is combining the great experience that your customers know and love in your shop with the convenience of mobile ordering by helping you design a beautiful, functional, branded mobile app. And this is something that so many of us have been thinking about doing. And if you've been on the fence about mobile apps, this might be the opportunity for you to really dive in and create something wonderful for your customers. Espressly offers a no-risk model. There's no setup or development fees. You get the drive-through payment scanner. You have receipt and label printing capabilities. It works with some of the best payment processors out there in the world. And on top of that, it stores the data in the app, and you get to keep all of the data yourself. And all of that combined with your custom branding makes a really great experience for your customers and for you. So if you want more information and you want to sign up today, go and visit their website, espressly.co. That's espressly.co. Okay, everyone. Well, today I wanted to talk with you about motivation for employees. And mainly I wanted to talk about this idea that a lot of owners have when they ask questions at Coffee Fest, where I do presentations, or they're my clients, or just people online asking questions about staff. Usually this question comes up of how do I motivate my staff? Or in particular, how do I get my staff to be engaged? How do I get them to be excited about the business so that they're upselling, they're talking about the coffee, they're talking about the product, they're champions for the business and all that stuff. We really want those people to work for us. And I think even in that statement, we really want those people to work for us. There's an error in thinking, as if those people are out there who have a never-ending source of energy to champion wherever they work. You might think that you've experienced that type of a person, but I'd say that it's probably unlikely or pretty rare that you have somebody who is consistently championing your business without first also being championed themselves. The whole heart of this episode today is to tell you that if you want people to be excited about what you're doing with your business, you have to be excited about them. And when you're excited about people that work for you, and I'm not just talking about programs that you put in place like cuppings and taking them to Coffee Fest, or just meetings and parties and things like that. Those aren't really that frequent. They're moments in time that are exceptions to the rule. The way that people know that you're excited about them and that you're engaged with them as people is that in the off season, or instead of the exceptional times, the rule times, the day-to-day, you are curious, you are interested, you are affirming, you are equipping, and you are embracing your role to be excited about them as people. And these people are going to be more likely to give the customer great hospitality, great service, excitement, genuine joy, and championing your business because they have been championed by you. So I started off by saying that it's kind of a misnomer to say that we want those people to work for us. We kind of create those people. We create that kind of employee. There's no such thing as a perpetual motion machine. Kind of a fun project that engineers take on to try to invent a perpetual motion machine, but energy winds down. There's no such thing as perpetual motion without an outside force investing energy into it to keep it going, whether that's batteries, whether that's power of some kind. And I remember hearing something from business speakers about how we want to hire people that have batteries. Okay. Yes, we want to have people who have motivation. I get that. But oftentimes what we try to do is we hire people that we think have that motivation, that inspiration, and that they therefore are self-sustaining. We just plug them in the corner like some kind of a hospitality Roomba that's just going to bounce around our cafe, cleaning things up, and it has no human emotion, no human needs. I mean, this is not what we're doing, at least not in 2021. Give 100 years, maybe you'll be employing droids. If somebody's listening to this recording out there on the internet in the future, you can tell me if that's the case, then maybe I'm wrong. But even then in the future, artificial intelligence is probably going to have emotions. So you can't escape it, not even with robots. So why treat people who have a complex range of emotions and needs as though they are robots that don't need input, that don't need affirmation, that don't need to be poured into by ownership, management, all of that? I think we don't do it because we feel awkward doing it. For a lot of us, we don't have leadership experience. We don't have a smooth way of communicating genuine emotion to people. And that's okay. Something is better than nothing. Clarity of intention, vulnerability, openness, transparency, being genuine, being human, all of those things can be awkward, but it's better than being cold, indifferent, distant, and assuming, which a lot of times is how people interpret ownership and authority in a coffee shop, because they actually become that way, because they have false assumptions about how people should just basically be self-sustaining. You reap what you sow. So if you're not happy with what the people on your bar are doing when it comes to customer service, what seeds have you sown that make you think that they should be doing a better job? How can you do things differently? Is the normal mode of operation for you to be excited about them as people and providing for what they need, resourcing, coaching, giving them challenges to grow and opportunities within the business, that type of stuff, right? Think about it this way. We just heard from David Dahl, Dr. David Dahl, on the show about physical fitness. And it's a well-known fact that you really can't reverse an entire lifestyle of being sedentary by going to the gym for an hour every few days every week. Who you are every day, all day, is who you become. So we need to change how we behave in the little ways, in the consistent ways, daily. We don't need more programs. We don't need more events, pizza parties, or whatever it is. We need to change our everyday behavior. And if we want to see people excited about us, about our business, we have to be excited about them. So I hope that this episode has inspired you to take a look at how you're behaving as an owner, as an authority figure within the cafe. And I know that as a result of you taking action on this, you're going to create a lot more energy and you'll be a lot happier with what you see on the bar every day. So that's it for this episode today. Thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you here next week on another edition of Shift Break, from keys to the shop.